I just don't understand it.
What's up, guys? Stacy and I are headed back from LA right now. She just finished doing some stage makeup for a figure competitor at the Excalibur today. And we decided we wanted to do a Q&A. Stacy sent out a snap the other day asking what type of video people would like to see, and they pretty much all chose Q&A. And so it kind of just put that in our minds, but she's gonna do a separate one in the next few days sometime, and she wants to do it on her own, just like fully her, and I like that. For me, on the other hand, I figured I would just have her in it because first off, I'm driving, so this is the perfect time to film. Second off, I need to focus a little bit, so it'll be nice to have her chime in and help answer questions because she knows everything about me ever. And third off, she just makes my videos more interesting. So I have a list of questions that people have asked me over the last week or so. I wrote them all down and handed them off to her, so she's gonna read them off to me, and I'm gonna answer as many as I can as quickly as possible. Just so you know, this camera is mounted on this like flexible neck dashboard mount. So if it's very, very shaky, I apologize. I'm gonna try to stabilize it as much as possible in After Effects, or not After Effects, in Premiere. Bear with us, right? I hope it doesn't make you nauseous. All right, you ready?
Yes. Question number 1. What pushed you to start vlogging more?
I really enjoy vlogging. The only thing that has ever slowed me down is just the time consumption of it and the editing process. It takes a while, so like I could film an entire day and edit it that night, but it's gonna take me probably 2 to 3 hours to edit. Currently, I'm working approximately 15 hours a day, 6 to 7 days a week. So if I added an additional 3 hours a night of editing, I would not have a life at all. And I wouldn't sleep. Well, I don't sleep already, but I wouldn't be able to sleep like more than 2 hours a night. Vlogging, I just really enjoy it. It's a much more personal social media base or social media platform. You guys get to really know us, like through these Q&As and things like that. And I just like that openness and not hiding anything from you guys, or like not allowing anyone to feel like we're hiding things from them, because once you're on YouTube and once you're vlogging and once you're putting everything out there to the world, people find everything out anyways. So that's pretty much that. Next question.
Question number 2. Is the trap music used in your videos your favorite type of music?
Is it my favorite? No. My favorite music is like death metal, hardcore.
It is true, but that's not good music.
Music like, I'm gonna actually insert a clip very, very briefly, not to terrify you, so just a few seconds right here. Yeah. So that's the style of music I personally listen to most of the time when I'm by myself. Stacy can't handle it. Most people can't handle it.
It just gives me anxiety.
It stresses them out, or it angers them, or it is just loud noises to them. And to me, I've just been listening to that stuff since like 6th grade, so I really enjoy it, and I have an appreciation for the style of music that it is and the difficulty of performing that style of music. But the trap music is another form of my favorite music, so like it basically goes like the hardcore rock stuff, and then some like hip hop, and then the trap stuff. So anytime I have people in the car, we're generally listening to like hip hop or trap music. We just use the trap music for videos because it doesn't scare people as much and appeals to a more broad population.
Do you have any siblings?
I do. I have 2 older sisters, a brother-in-law, and a soon-to-be brother-in-law.
Are legs your favorite muscle group to work out?
Absolutely, 100%. No question.
I second that. How old were you when you started DedFit? How old are you now?
I started DedFit when I was at Pepperdine, and it was my sophomore year of college. And so I was 19. I believe, right? 18 or 19, or probably like, I think I was turning 19, and I am 23, and I turned 24 in 3 months.
Do you and Stacy live together?
No. A lot of people think that because we spend so much time together.
That no kind of sounded like no.
What? Like offended?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, we do not live together. Sorry. A lot of people kind of assume that we do based on how much time we spend together and how intertwined our lives are and how much we work together and all that stuff. But this is nothing against anybody else. This is not telling you that there's a right or wrong way of doing things. Her and I just personally have chosen to wait until marriage to live together because it's when you've been together for nine years dating, you only have so many things that are still special for marriage. So that's one of those things, is we finally will be able to live together.
Yay. When did you decide that you wanted to become a fitness model / inspiration?
Not a fitness model. I didn't really decide it ever. It just kind of happened. I just tried to build all my social media platforms for DedFit specifically. I used to be all about getting as big as I possibly could and as strong as I possibly could, and perma-bulking for 6 years, eating 6,000 calories a day for like a whole year straight pretty much, or 2 years straight, something crazy. Reached like 255 pounds, so I was so far from a fitness model, it was ridiculous. I actually just leaned out for health purposes originally, and then it turned into a passion of wanting to compete and do stuff like that. So I'm not a fitness model. I never really made a decision to be. Just kind of fell into that stuff, I guess. Next.
Why aren't you coaching / training anymore?
Same reason why I'm not posting daily vlogs. Time. I have so many businesses. I currently have, 3 active businesses and 2 more that I'm working on. And on the side, I do graphic design work, which is just a whole nother monster to tackle. But I don't have time for anything anymore. Like, I haven't even been able to properly take care of my store for months now. Derek and Davon have a decent handle on it, keeping it alive, but I haven't been able to truly market the crap out of it or really bump that place up. So online coaching was a really good side source of income, and I really enjoy it. And I have multiple certifications, NASM, and what was the other one? The one that you got through LA Fitness years ago, the AAAI or whatever that was called. I really enjoy coaching and training, but I just didn't have time for it because of everything else going on. We'll do 2 more questions. You can pick, you don't have to read in order. There's 50 questions on there, so.
What would you be doing if you weren't in the fitness industry?
I'd probably still be in apparel. I've been fascinated and interested in the fashion world since I was a little kid. My dad is an industrial real estate developer in Los Angeles, and for a long time the majority of their clientele were apparel manufacturers. So I started getting to go visit and get to know the owners of those apparel companies when I was really, really young, and a lot of them kind of sensed my interest and started taking an interest in me and kind of mentoring me a little bit and teaching me what they could. And ever since then I knew I wanted to own a clothing company, so that's number 1, but I never saw myself as someone just doing one thing, so I most likely would be much more heavily into graphic design work, focusing on a business doing that stuff like YouTube video intros and logos and cover photos and advertisements and stuff like that. What else? Oh, the other thing is that for pretty much my entire life up until a year before college, I just assumed that I was going to go into the family business of industrial real estate. And I really do love that field, and I do have a passion for that field as well. It's just, it doesn't fit into my wheelhouse right now. But if I was not in the fitness industry, most likely that would be my main thing, because I love it. My grandpa did it, my dad does it. Next question, last one.
Okay, this is a really important one. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Hit me.
What's your favorite cheat food?
My favorite cheat food, cotton candy anything, especially cotton candy ice cream. 100%.
Yes!
Absolute favorite cheat food, absolute favorite tasting thing on the planet. I know that's super weird and very little kid-ish, but
Amazing!
I don't even care. I love it. You know what, that was a silly and quick one, so do one more.
Where do you see yourself in a year? Question mark. 5 years? Question mark. I'm curious.
A year from now? Jeez, I would say literally where I see myself. I could see us living in Venice at the time, or in LA somewhere, but that's not a for sure thing. I do love where we live, and I don't know, my opinions change every week pretty much based on how much work we have up in LA, because we're up there once or twice a week, every week right now, and it just kind of gets a little tiring going back and forth. However, my store's in Orange County, my family's in Orange County. I feel like we'd probably be making that same commute once or twice a week anyways back there. So it's just kind of a toss-up, but that is a possibility. Business-wise, I think things are going to be a little bit crazy. We will most likely have at least a few employees by that point, by the end of 2017, I would hope. What else? You and I...
The subscribers and you?
No, you, Stacy, Kathleen, Dawn Smythe, and I will most likely, hopefully...
What, babe?
Be one step further in our relationship. Let's move on from that. And
5 years. Wasn't that all just 1 year?
That was all just 1 year. Oh, also, a year from now, I will hopefully have qualified for nationals and potentially have competed in a national show for classic physique. That is on the goal list. That's pretty much it for 1 year. 5 years, I better put a ring on it by then. We'll be, what, 28, 29 years old?
Not that that's old, it's just we're already going on like almost 10 years of dating, so.
Yeah. 5 years, probably have a kid by then. Most likely.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy!
Most likely have a kid by then.
Those of you who don't know, being a mom is like my #1 dream in life, so. Yeah.
Oh, also another big thing is one of my life goals that I set when I was going to college was that I wanted to own a gym so badly. And I know that's just so typical in this industry, everybody wants to own a gym. But I literally have had my mind set on that since I was, what, like 17 or 18? Like, since I got really into working out. And now it's become like, that is a physical potential reality. And so in 5 years, I will hopefully have opened a gym, first off. Have multiple nutrition store locations, including one in the gym location. Hopefully be in a full-sized warehouse rather than our little office space that we're in right now. No, we for sure will have a full-size warehouse by then.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll have a house, like a standalone single-family house. And that's pretty much it at the time. Oh, if I do have the time and end up going down this path, I would hopefully have a pro card by then as well. Yeah, that's pretty much the deal. So, hopefully I answered your question. If not, I'm sorry, we'll answer it in another video. Also, if you have any other questions, feel free to comment below, and we always like keep track of the questions people ask us over a period of time in between videos. You can also snap us your questions, DM us your message, or DM us your questions, email us your questions, pretty much whatever you want to do. So that is pretty much it for today. Thanks for watching. Please do the thing that people do. What is it?
Like, comment, and subscribe.
If you like one of our videos, please feel free to share with your friends. It really helps us out a lot, helps us grow, helps DedFit grow. We just really appreciate it. So, and we just appreciate you. All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. See you later.
I just don't understand it.